Now, here's a quick fact check for you. Anytime Biden and the Democrats and their servants in the media talk about the disastrous Biden economy these days, I've noticed they all point to the low unemployment rate. Yeah, it's not 3.9%. And the fact that they've created 6 million jobs, the highest in the first year of any presidency in history. Earlier this week, they even tried to shore up their argument with this totally misleading graphic after Biden's embarrassing press conference. So, first of all, those 6 million jobs Biden created, it is obviously the rebound from the Democrats' lockdowns and forced business closures. And why did America have that rebound? Obviously because President Trump got the vaccines delivered in record time. What Biden and the Democrats have done, by contrast, is put brakes on the Trump rebound by paying people not to work, raising energy costs, and throwing people out of the workforce with their anti-science, unjustified mandates. And so as a result, even with a low unemployment number, there are still nearly 3 million Americans out of the workforce compared to what we had with Trump just before the pandemic. In fact, I looked up the historic data on labor participation, the size of the American workforce as a proportion of the working age population. And here it is. Under Biden, as of last month, we're down to a labor participation rate of just 61.9%. Apart from at the height of the pandemic economic shutdown, that's the lowest since the dregs of the Jimmy Carter stagnation and malaise in February 1977. So this great booming economy Biden and all the rest of the Muppets are trying to brag about now has the worst inflation in 39 years and the worst job market in 45 years. Yeah, I guess that is historically bad. Here with the reaction, Fox News contributor Jason Chaffetz. So, how much credit do you think Biden and his gang should get for this fantastic economy they keep wanting to brag about?
Well, it's the best kept secret across the nation, Steve. I got to tell you, because inside the Beltway, business has never been better for lobbyists, never been better for government workers, I can tell you that. But when you go out in the heartland, when you go out into the real world, people understand that things really aren't quite so great. And I don't care what these socky graphics look like. Americans understand things aren't quite so rosy. Yeah. They can live back in 1977, but the reality is, I think you're absolutely right. The labor participation rate is the right metric, and it ain't pretty.
And so, look, Jason, you and I, we've worked in politics. We know that politicians and the people who work for them, of course, there's spin and you try and put the best gloss on everything. We get it. But this thing about, he's created more jobs in the first year of the administration than any in history. It's so insulting to the intelligence. Everyone can see that that's just coming back from the pandemic shutdowns, which they were the ones who were pushing harder than anyone else.
Yeah, first of all, government doesn't create jobs. It's entrepreneurs and real people that actually create real jobs. But yes, government jobs are up. I'll give them that because of all the government spending. But yeah, it is pure political spin, because if you owned a small restaurant and say the owners had 12 employees, but they had to leave because of COVID and the shutdowns, when they hire back 8 people, that wasn't 8 jobs created. They lost 4 people that never came back to work. And that business suffered immensely over the 2 years. So until Biden gets rid of Fauci, gets rid of the lockdowns, gets rid of the mandates, gets kids back in school, gets these masks off of airplanes, things like that, I think the public is just not going to buy the political spin that Biden is trying to put on it.
Yeah, and by the way, we can add to the list. Get rid of the policies that pay people not to work. Get rid of the energy policies that push up businesses' costs so that inflation, you can just go on and on. Everything they're doing is making it worse. Jason, great to see you on that. And we're going to see you a bit later in the show as well. Don't go away.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great news bites, any great interviews coming your way on Fox. You can get it all here on YouTube. So subscribe right now.